Welcome back to Smash Summit 13 presented by Coinbase. We are here at our final team Smashers Council for Team Randall. We started with 8, we're down to 5. Only one of you is guaranteed to be moving on to the individual portion of our challenge here at Smash Summit 13 presented by Coinbase. That's Hungrybox. So I'm going to start with you, Hungrybox. We talked about your skill in Bop It, and clearly, you know, that scared a lot of folks, and you got a lot of votes, and you were able to clutch out your Survivor experience with the Immunity Idol. How does that make you feel that you know the not majority, but 3 out of the 6 votes last time went for you?
It was pretty important to see who did and didn't vote for me, given that information. At the same time, though, I was the main threat then, and I probably would have voted for me too, knowing the information, knowing someone had guaranteed immunity. So it's part of the game, but I'm more looking forward and understanding what tomorrow's events are and who the biggest threats for those events are going to be. So that's what I'm keeping in mind for my vote today.
That's a great point, because I was going to bring that up. The 5 gentlemen that are sitting here before me, after going through the gauntlet as teams, starting tomorrow you'll be opponents. So IBDW, how does that change the way that you think about the voting process, knowing that you're going to be playing against these guys tomorrow if you survive?
I just vote off whoever didn't do anything. I do the same thing every time. I reward people who do something.
Rewarding participation, I like that. Darkgenix, what do you think? You also made a play that actually kept you out of a 3-way tie last round. So how are you going to take this round of voting now that you've used an Immunity Idol and want to be able to play again tomorrow?
I think it's a balance of understanding who is going to be strong enough to come to the next part, but also weak enough to not win the whole thing. And it's a balance of that. I think whatever the team ends up going with, I'll respect it. That's my non-answer answer.
Spoken like a true politician, which is a big part of the game here. So Salt, you've gotten a vote in every round so far. Does that make you feel like the 4 guys that are here have done you wrong? Are you going to take that into this last round of voting, or are you going to come in with a clean slate?
No, it's just stress. Honestly, it's just stressful. I don't know why I keep on getting votes. I mean, Darkgenix said it's because he thinks I could win the whole thing, which is flattering, I guess. But it's getting me out the game, or it's getting me votes. But I'll still try to stay in.
My last question for you, and again, you sat out a couple of challenges. You've been able to get to this point. Both the times you sat out, you were not immune. Do you feel like there's a target on your back, especially after IBDW's comment about rewarding participation? Do you feel like that's going to hinder you going into this final vote?
I mean, for today, for sure, there's a few things here and there that I couldn't do, but that's the name of the game, right? Try to survive the first day, and then tomorrow's a new day. Maybe tomorrow we can do something else. Maybe a friend could do something else. So that's when we bring in the cavalry.
So I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to talk amongst yourself, figure out if there's any strategy, any votes that you want to do. Just use the time as you find that you need it, and then we'll call votes in 120 seconds. Go ahead.
What are the events tomorrow?
The events tomorrow are, I don't think in order, but home run I think Mafia is first. I believe there is a melee trivia, there is home run contest, there is a mystery challenge, and an operation. Those are the 5 events.
Melee trivia would be like small things about the game, probably.
I don't know what it would be about. They didn't specify. I would just guess it's like history, maybe frame data, maybe players, location info. I really don't know. I would assume that melee stats have something to do with it.
The mystery challenge could be actually anything, because you think about every single thing we've done here. We've done mini golf, basketball, flight simulators, fucking low-tiered talent. They could be actually anything.
I also think it will. I do think, although it could be anything, I don't think it'll be something physical because of what happened with I think Summit 11 with this guy who got hurt. So I think it won't be anything physical, but I do think it's going to be some really unexpected thing.
Well,
It'll be a survivor-related thing.
Apparently, I can even get hurt cup stacking.
Crazy.
Could happen. That was a great clip. But yeah, I'm glad I got double immunity this time, because I don't know. I feel like when it comes to those challenges, Mafia, people always look at me as a threat for whatever reason, because I've been getting wrecked there. But in consideration, I mean, I just think who's most likely to beat me at all those things. That's the way I'm thinking about it.
You guys got 30 more seconds, but would anyone else like to chime in? All right, you know the drill. Open up your Discords. Do not vote for yourself. Do not edit your votes.
Yeah, no, you should help Chad with that. That's really funny.
Maybe it's the read.
Looks like everybody's voted. Waiting on our production. But while we're tabulating the votes, does anybody have an immunity idol that they'd like to play at this time? Nice fake out. All right. That being said, we've got the votes. Our first vote, Smasher Council here. Our last one before we go to individual is none. Our second vote here at the Smasher Council is for IBDW. Our third vote here at the Smasher Council is for none. Our fourth vote at the Smasher Council is IBDW. So that's 2 votes for IBDW and 2 votes for none. In the event of a tiebreaker, again, we will go to you two cannot vote, and the 3 of you will do another anonymous vote if there is a tie. But our 5th and final vote at the Smasher Council is IBDW. IBDW, I'll take your bandana. The Smashers have spoken. You're eliminated. Please leave the island.
All 3 of you. You're getting fucked up this weekend.
Congratulations to the 4 of you. You have made it to the individual challenge of our portion of the Survivor, the Smasher Council here at Smash Summit 13 presented by Coinbase. You guys are done for the day. We'll see you tomorrow morning for Mafia. Thank you again, and congratulations, guys. Good luck. Another tight 3-2 vote between None and IBDW. None surviving, smiling, happy to be here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after we wrangle up our Team Wispy members. Well, they will have to do the same thing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Smash Summit 13 presented by Coinbase. After a heartbreaking 3-2 vote that sent IBDW home, we are now here with Team Wispy as they'll have to send home one of their own as well. Reminder, gentlemen, Plup is immune, so any votes for Plup will not count. And I'm going to start with you, Plup. That was ridiculous. Have you ever played Bop It Extreme in your life? Just talk.
Yeah, I played it when I was like really young, like 10 years old or something. And I guess the muscle memory just stuck with me. I don't know.
Extreme specifically?
I got kind of, the little 5 one. With the
that's
flick in
insane.
there and the spin. I had that exact one.
That's crazy.
I was just possessed by Bop It, I guess.
Yeah, at what point did you just ascend from your like earthly being and just see yourself playing Bop It?
I was actually saying a little earlier, like, I was thinking midway through doing it, I was like, damn, this is taking too long. I should probably stop at some point, dude.
Yeah, the next closest person I'm going to jump to them was Leffen with 9. Leffen, after you sat out a challenge and you've been participating everywhere else, but we're getting to the point now where it's individual. And do you feel like your variety of skills makes you a target moving into the individual portion of our Summit Survivor Island?
I think so. I think everyone can realize that I was a good puzzler. I was the one to call the Sacramento. J-Mo put up the name, but I was the one to make this man write it. He wrote apostrophe mento. I want everyone to remember that. Ridiculous.
You don't got a meta, man?
I was above average
That's what cool
in
back
Bop It. And I think, wait, what was the first one? What was the first challenge?
Crew battle?
Crew battle. I did well there, and I was almost not eliminated in the Fendi set. They went to replay. Speaks for itself.
But speaking of Fendi Says, because I haven't seen you guys since then live, you were the only member of your team that didn't get eliminated first go and ended up winning Fendi Says. So that was great. And then you came up with a big goose egg in the Bop It Challenge. Do you think that the variety of possible things that we have coming forward, so again, we have Mafia, we have Can the Smasher Perform Surgery, we have Melee Trivia. Do you feel like you are going to be adequately equipped to take on whatever challenge is thrown at you tomorrow if you were to make it?
I think so. Besides this most recent challenge, I think I've done a pretty good job performing, especially winning Fendi Says.
It's huge.
I think I'll be ready. I'm especially excited for the surgery one since,
Yeah.
you know.
Do you guys know the odds of doctor?
By the way, if you haven't heard.
Yeah. So Sora, who do you see as your biggest competitor from your own team if you were to make it tomorrow?
My own team.
Because remember, this is the last time the green bandanas mean anything.
I think
Starting tomorrow, it's every man for himself.
I think right now the players we've seen absolutely stunt are these two, like this guy with the extreme, and old mate here with, Friendly says. I think J-Moogs is waiting for his turn. He's saving himself. Wait, you said Sacramento already, right? You said it, right?
No. He said it.
I suggested it, but it was not.
Oh,
it
he
was
said
not
he's
like a
fine then.
firm
Yeah, I'm not
decision.
scared of anyone anymore. I'm right. Yeah.
So who do you think then represents the biggest threat to you?
Oh, because he said Sacramento, no one. I think I'm right now. Yeah.
So Jamie, how do you take that? You think, are you scared of Sora? Are you ready to bring it to him if you were both to make it tomorrow?
I feel like amongst these people, anyone could be a threat. Anyone is. I'm afraid of everyone right now. I feel like I have a lot more.
Yeah, let's talk about the spiders. So the alliance that was the spiders has dwindled. I think, right? It's kind of hard to tell who's a spider and who's not. Is sort of
Everyone's a spider.
Everyone's got the legs, right? Is that going to be able to? Are you going to be able to put that aside when you're going toe to toe against your former teammates?
Spider forever.
Yeah, I think so. All the spiders off stream agreed to split the money. If a spider member wins, we're going to split the money amongst the spiders. The problem is, it looks like everyone's a spider now. So at this point, it's just collusion. Yeah.
Well, that's a great point, right? That's why we're here. Outwit, outlast, outshine, right? And so, do you think? And I'll start with Lon and kind of go quickly down the row. If you were to make it to tomorrow, would you put the teammates that you've had today above the other 4 people that will be joining you tomorrow?
Oh, for sure. I mean, we've been through so much today. We might as well ride it out till the end.
Well,
Yeah, I think at this point we're Spider Game for life.
He's the barking spider. Yeah.
Well, I love the sense of camaraderie. I love the sense of teamwork. And unfortunately, you guys are going to have to send somebody not named Club home. So I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to talk amongst yourselves and see if you can come up with a decision. But the floor is yours, gentlemen. 120 seconds starting now.
Well, I feel like I'm up for the debate.
Would you have anything you want to say?
Well, I feel like there's still more to go. I feel like
There's so much more survival to be played.
So much
trying
more
to say.
survival.
Yeah, I see that.
personally, I feel like we started Team Spider. They started in cruise. I feel like we had a good showing. We bit.
We bit.
Quite a bit.
We bit hard. Yeah. We started gnawing a bit later on. That was great.
Yeah.
I like that.
They
Stinging,
found
poisoning.
they found us in the shower. They sprayed us a little bit.
It's-
Overall, I would, I feel like I'm a prime target, and I will take the full responsibility for what that means.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Anything to
Hey,
say
you're
about
just talking amongst
So
yourself.
what I have to say is that the next event is Mafia, and I think we all agree that the spiders stick together. Right? Right?
Is that
Mafia is the rules are 6 town, 2 Mafia. The winning side gets immunity or doesn't get voted out. I'm a good Mafia.
Side. Oh, like town.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if
so
town wins,
all 6 townsmen will be safe
Oh
if
my
town
God.
wins.
That's brutal.
I'm a very good town. If you guys don't vote me out, I'll keep that in mind. We win this town.
You remember us.
Obviously, there's a chance I will get Mafia, and there's a chance you will get Mafia, but the odds are with us. More people are town than Mafia.
Wow.
Do you guys have anything you want to say? I have nothing to say other than I love you all.
I have nothing to say.
I got nothing to say. I feel
I
pretty
think
confident because I
we've all,
have
we've all, wow, we've all been trying very
So courageous.
especially, we've all had to participate in the past few events, but we've all tried our best, which I think is, says a lot.
I gave up and Bob, but I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
When this guy
Yeah,
started,
alright.
I was like, no thanks. Alright.
All right, gentlemen, well, if you're done deliberating amongst yourselves, you can take out your phones, open up your Discords. You know the rules.
been an
Don't
honor.
vote for yourself.
been an
No
honor.
edits. All right, as the votes are being tabulated, if you have an immunity idle and you'd like to play it, now's the time. That is not an immunity idle. All right, the votes are tabulated. And our first vote here at the Smasher Council, Smash Summit 13 presented by Coinbase is Leffen. Our second vote at the Smasher Council is Jmook. Our third vote at the Smasher Council is Leffen. Our fourth vote at the Smasher Council is Leffen, and that's enough.
Let's fucking go. I can practice.
Leffen, wait, give me your bandana. Give me your bandana. The Smashers have spoken.
Never Spiker.
Leffen has been sent home. Congratulations, gentlemen. The four of you are moving on to the individual portion tomorrow. Congratulations, and best of luck.
Oh, the spiders.
All right. So for viewers at home, thanks so much for tuning in. That is going to conclude our day one, our team's action of the Smashers Council here at Smash Summit 13 presented by Coinbase. Again, we have a great slate of individual competitions coming up tomorrow, but don't go anywhere because we've got Big Mafia coming up in just a second.